Well, when I was a kid, I had fallen and bumped my front 2 teeth. And so because of that, I've had some injury over the years to those 2 front teeth. For the most part, I don't notice it a whole lot. But when I look at pictures, I can see a difference in color and sometimes even in shape of that tooth compared to the rest of my teeth. If I was able to get some kind of corrective measures done to those teeth, maybe veneers or something like that, that would be amazing. I would love to do this because I'm getting married in a few weeks and would love to have a great smile for the wedding pictures and for my future husband.
Well, we have a perfect situation here. We have a beautiful young lady with, beautiful dentition who needed just a little help in those anteriors because she had enough of life, with a little bit of misalignment, but with some restorations on there, some bonding that was failing, some darkening of a tooth we thought was dead. Thank goodness it wasn't. We were able to take off that darkness. Now we're able to give her the length that she didn't have with these teeth and these aesthetics. People come in shopping for cosmetic dentistry, and it's not cheap. When you consider the amount of money that they're spending, but there's 2 types of people that come in. There's people that come in looking for a deal, and there's people that come in looking for value. And we both know that those are 2 different things. If I want a deal, I'm going to go to the Bakersfield Walmart. If I want value, I'm going to go probably to a higher end store and be willing to pay more, because what I'm going to get is going to have that value. It's going to have the things I'm looking for longevity, for quality. And that's what I try and press upon patients. Yeah, you could probably get a cheaper veneer somewhere else, but there are differences between certain veneers. Okay. What happens when veneers are placed? Good veneers are placed. People will observe your teeth when they first look at you, and they will just see tooth, 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 as opposed to maybe a veneer that's not as translucent or not as realistic looking, and they'll see tooth, veneer, 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 tooth, tooth, tooth. Obviously we want the prior. We want to see that there's a complete natural transition from the tooth to the veneer and then back to the tooth. And that's what's going to give you that realistic aesthetics that people will not know that anything was done here. They just can see that you have a beautiful smile.
Wow. Look great. Look really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It looks so real. I can't believe it. Well, I never disliked my smile, but I just thought it could be a little bit better. And I think this is just that little extra that just makes it perfect.
Very close to perfect now.
I think your smile kind of makes the whole person and just adds to who you are. Two weeks from today, I am going to be walking down the aisle and to see my husband at the end of the aisle with a brand new smile. I can't wait to do that. And Dr. Staff, thank you so much.
Okay, obviously this veneer treatment is not a cheap treatment. It's it costs some money, but it's a high quality treatment, especially the way we're doing it today. And Allison's going to wind up with a product of high value. In 20 years, these things are going to look pretty much about the same as what they look like right now. And unless she decides to become a habitual nail biter, which I doubt. And when you amortize that cost over 20 years, Allison's paying cents per month, pennies per month, for the value of this treatment. And to me, that winds up being a good deal. Having a nice, healthy smile, it actually is an asset in life, much like having a good education. And I'm certainly not comparing nice teeth with education, but in the same way, they will help you. And they're inviting, they're friendly. People become interested. And when you see what happens to people's lives when we've done smile makeovers, you can't deny the fact that changing somebody's smile or enhancing somebody's smile really is a huge benefit to them, more than just their smile. It's their life.